Do you want to go to a school that you'll be made fun of or bullied? That's what's happening now in schools all around the country. The main reason why it's happening is because the clothes students wear was worn again for a couple of days ago, or clothes some students wear isn't fashionable and look cheap. That's why I stand with wanting school uniforms in public schools. I was in a public school in the VI, Virgin Islands, that made us wear uniforms, and I felt really good about it. Because not only were, was it like really stress free with waking up every morning, knowing what I'm gonna wear and what's gonna meet the standards of the students and what they would like to see me wear. And it also saved me a lot of money, and also it made people not make fun of each other since everyone wore the same style. There's two sides to the story. A lot of people agree with wanting school uniforms and people that doesn't. According to debate.org, there's someone that agreed with me that would want to wear uniforms because all students should be regulated to wear uniforms, and the generation of kids in schools are more worried about whether they are wearing to school or not. Instead, they want to be focusing on their studies. That's the whole point of my stand, because these days teenagers and children, all they worry about is fashion and what they're going to wear to school, and is it going to be cool or not, and they worry less about what they have to study and their education. School isn't a fashion runway. It's a place where you learn and where you gain knowledge of different materials and not of materialistic clothes. She also stated that making uniforms mandatory for students, everyone will look the same, and this will remove the notion for the younger generation that it's all about appearance and not about the personality based on clothes. But another person was against my decision. What they stated in debate.org was that no one should care about what other people are wearing. It's a chance to express yourself, and it's creative. Students shouldn't be paying attention to anyone else's choice of what they wear. The attention would be learning and their teacher. Plus, uniforms cost money. What if students can't afford to buy their uniforms for whatever reason? This is why I think uniforms should not be worn in school. I mean, that comment doesn't make sense, because they say that they can't afford to buy uniforms, but they could afford to buy clothes for every single time they go to school based on brand names and expensive materials, expensive accessories, but they can't buy school uniforms that will last them the whole school year. I don't know, I think it doesn't sound right for me, because all those people that wear uniforms, it doesn't lack, like, it lacks knowledge with the personalities that's going around. So I don't know, I believe that people should be wearing uniforms because it makes other people not feel bad that they don't have enough money, or that they're poor and don't have whatever it takes to look cool. If everybody wears the same uniforms, nobody would know what they can afford and what they can't. So to me, it sounds much better than people wearing uniforms and fighting over what looks good and what doesn't. Also, according to In articles, Matthew Circus stated that the main reason why American schools chose not to have students wear their own clothes is because of gangs. By doing so, gangs don't have the ability to wear the color of their gang in school, and it also stops violence and helps instill a sense of pride in the students. It is also a good representation of schools if the students wear a specific uniform for each school, because that's what makes the school look more organized and not out of place. These days, students wear very provocative clothes. Boys wear their jeans dragged down to the floor, and girls wear so much like less clothes that it looks like you're not wearing anything, especially teenagers nowadays, because what they see in the catalogs and all the magazines and all those things, they think that it's cool to wear those things and everybody would pay attention to them. But I believe that people should go to school to learn and not worry about what they have to wear. Wear regular clothes anywhere, but wear whatever you want. But in school, it's, like what I said, it's not a fashion runway. Everybody should go to school to learn and to gain knowledge of materials that is represented in each school. Now that I persuaded you to be on my side for students wearing uniforms due to my personal experience and events based on my stand for students to wear uniforms, you can save the money spent on fashion and avoid judgmental fights and discrimination among students. Thank you very much.